Welcome, everyone, to this edition of the Friday Rewind. I am Brandon Davidow, joined by our weekly commentator, Sal Corolla. Sal, thanks for being with us. And also, you see another face. That is Kevin Lyota from Freedom Mortgage. Kevin, thanks for being with us today. Today's topic, guys, we're going to talk about the lending market, and more specifically, the current condition. We've all gotten used to the coronavirus, how it's impacted the market. Sal, I'm going to start with you. What is the current condition right now?
Well, the current condition right now with the lending is just they're doing an amazing job keeping the deals together because closings are not happening fast enough. Attorneys are not really all on board to close, virtually. They are, a lot of them do not want people in conference rooms. So and a lot of them is making it a lot easier for them just to delay the closing. That's putting a huge amount of stress on the lenders, and deals are really being faced with falling apart because of the expirations. And Kevin will probably explain it to you a little bit more, but Kevin has personally kept a lot of deals for me together so that it has actually gone to the closing table.
Kevin, how stressful has it been for you being in the thick of it, as Sal said, trying to keep all of these deals together and not fall apart, especially with all of the uncertainty going on around us?
Right. So, one of the complications that we see is, from the lending side is things are changing every day. Guidelines are changing. The way banks do their lending are changing. So we have to be really careful and mindful to try and get these deals closed as soon as possible. We run into possibly rate lock expiring. We run into possibly people being laid off from their jobs. So that can be another issue that we run into. Another thing is like I said, that the banks are putting all of these overlays in place to protect the bank. So things are changing from credit scores to reserves needed on specific deals that weren't necessarily needed prior to this. So there's a lot of uncertainty, and the longer this gets dragged out and these deals don't close, the more of a chance there are that these deals can possibly not close. So, we're doing the best that we can from a lender side to keep our referral partners, their deals alive, and get them to the closing table.
Well, Kevin and Sal, hopefully everything can clear up as quick as possible, hopefully over the next few weeks or next month or so. Kevin, let me start with you. Where is everything going from here on out? What does the future hold, and how is your specific lending market going to change once things get back to normal?
So, that's a loaded question because we don't know how soon and what the ramifications are going to be from this stoppage in work. I think the biggest thing we have to look at is where are we going to be with, forbearances and foreclosures and, people not being able to catch up on their mortgage payments. We also have to, look at where we're going to be from the lender side in, say 2 to 3 months after this goes back to normal. We need to see if the government will step in and infuse the banks, just in case that there are a lot of foreclosures or forbearances and the bank wants to do whatever they can to protect themselves.
Sal, from a real estate agent's perspective, what do you see when it comes to the lending side of things, or where we possibly could be, and hopefully sooner rather than later when this thing clears up?
Well, again, this is not my expertise. I could give you the motivation factor of our buyers. They are still there. Buyers are still motivated. I'm getting calls a lot from people that just want to see homes. They're actually not even. They're oblivious to what's going on in a sense. So the buyers are still there. Once this clears up and we can start interacting with each other normally, and if the rates stay low, which I hope they do, the motivation of the buyers are going to be there. I anticipate our agents are going to have multiple buyers to start showing homes to. The biggest question is, are there going to be enough homes on the market to actually show to these buyers? When are the sellers going to start changing their way of thinking and let's say saying, all right, I think enough time went by, I'm going to start allowing people to come into my house. The virus is pretty much gone. That's where I think is the problem. I think the buy side is going to be strong. I think the interest rates will probably be low, and with great lenders like Kevin, you're going to have that motivated buyer able and willing to put offers in.
Yeah. Well, Kevin, thank you. I know you're very busy, so appreciate the time speaking with us. Sal, as always, I'll see you again next week for the Friday Rewind.
Thank you,
Take care,
guys.
guys.
Thank you.